You want to have these overlords transversing the map and getting over there. You've got two kind of completely satisfied with watching random bases over on the right side. You do have one right next to his base, though, and I do like that. And you want to poke up behind his minerals, because oftentimes it's where they build some tech or additional gateways. And actually, you're just kind of taking a tour of the cliff line along his base, and I really like that. You'd be surprised how much you catch. And again, I fear someday I'll be nicknamed the Overlord guy, but I really think Zergs do not utilize their Overlords enough, and you're actually, right now doing a great job of that. But in the previous 2 games, I was harping on you about dropping Overlord creep, scouting every expansion. It's going to be 12 weeks with the pros and 12 weeks with Jeff talking about Overlords.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing though, Jeff. If there's any one aspect of my game that has gotten better since we've started doing this, it's been my Overlords.
Absolutely.
And they're still terrible.
Absolutely. No, they're not terrible at all. I mean, given the standard, you're actually one of the best. I love it. But someday people are going to look back and think of me as some kind of prophet, because I'll tell you what, there's so much you can do with them. Overseers, too. I really like that. I don't know why Zergs don't have like 3 or 4 unit corruption squads. So cheap, and you can just shut down techs for like long periods. I mean, I'm digressing here tremendously, but I think it's really good.
Totally agree. Totally don't have the APM to do it at my level.
And Overseers with speed are actually so damn fast.
Yeah, they are. Almost as fast as a Stalker.
Yep. Okay, so your money's getting up a little bit here, and you probably want to make maybe a couple of spine crawlers, because we're kind of entering that time where it's a little bit weird here, right?
Yeah.
We haven't seen expansion. Actually, never mind. Your Overlord has spotted his expansion. It's just in the back rocks. So actually, you're totally fine.
Ah, Phoenix.
No need for the spine crawlers. And I would actually go like quick, like when they expand like this, I'd make a quick Hydra Den as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a reason?
You can contain them a lot better when they're still up in their ramp and trying to go Colossus. If you can get to the base of that ramp with just 6 or 7 Hydras and X many Roaches or whatever, they're actually completely shut down. When they get down below that ramp, obviously the Hydras are a heck of a lot less effective, but they can literally shut down an entire Protoss army as long as they have some meat in front of them. The other nice thing about it is it's not like it's a huge risk, because you're going to go those anyways, and you double expanded. Love the macro hatch. I would like to see you starting to get Overlord speed earlier.
Yeah, that's something I keep skipping. Not a good habit.
Zergling has spotted it. Here he comes. And as such, that should make you slightly uncomfortable because you don't really have an army yet. So it needs to be now. Because he's scouting you. He's got information, and he doesn't see an army. So you have to. You're probably a cycle late on this saturation of units, but if he allows you the ability to make units now, that's really nice of him. Love the double evolution chamber timing. I think a lot of people make the mistake of forcing those too fast, and it really cuts into their ability to make enough units. I think the Zerg economy is pretty fragile. All these Overlords need to be dropping creep at every expansion around the map right now, especially with Overlord speed. And then I would turn an Overseer, or one of my Overlords near his base into Overseer, and you want to scout his tech. Is it Colossus? Is it Void Ray? Is it both? Is he taking a third, or is he massing up somewhere? Because you've lost vision. Oh, there it is. That's a Void Ray, right?
Yes, it is. So he's going to do the Void Ray Colossus crap he likes to do so much, which means he's not going to attack ever.
Yep, he's not going to attack for a long time, and it's absolutely imperative that you're ready to strike when he tries to take a fourth. You can't really push the third in this situation, but you absolutely should be able to pounce on him at a fourth. So that means you need to be maxed, probably on 5 bases. And just keep these double evolution chambers going. You also need a spire. I would say you're late on the spire. But of course, you're having a tough time saturating. You do have to saturate that back rock base. And in the future, you want to diversify your drones a little bit. See how your main's like fully saturated, and your natural's fully saturated, but your third's actually completely weak.
Yeah.
You'd want some kind of equilibrium between the three in the future. So every base is scouted. The front of his base is not. I would reclaim that middle. As a Zerg, you have to take offense when that happens. And you don't have burrow, but normally I'd like you to have burrow, and I'd like you to be... Okay, so he's made cannons there as well, and there it is. So he's looking to destroy those rocks and take that fourth. I would creep highway my ass over there, and I would start rallying. He has no right taking a fourth until he's got enough Colossus to shut you down. And on this map, if a Protoss does secure a fourth, it's gone. You know, they have it. With these ramps, it's really hard to siege a Protoss base unless it's one of the naturals, which with an open mouth. So you've got the middle, you know you're safe with that tower. You've got a Zergling in front of his base. Actually, you've got two, which is great. You know he's not coming there. And I hear Nidus Worm, and I love the positioning of this Nidus Worm. Now you got to know Void Rays are going to come up there, so it's got to be Hydras. And I would put a Creep Tumor down. I'd get a Queen in there, drop a Creep Tumor. So you can actually do that forever. Nice. This is excellent, excellent harass, and I think every Zerg on the stream needs to watch this and learn. Because if they open Void Rays like this, their Colossus timing is delayed. He actually has no response for this. I mean, he does, but he's being lazy about it. He's got to bring his Stalkers over there and use his Void Rays with the Stalkers. Meanwhile, you need to be saturating that high yield, probably taking the other high yield, so I destroy the destructive rocks over there. And you need to be on Hive, double Evo Chamber, +1 should have been started on that Spire. In the future, you don't want to lose those Hydras. That might have been because I was telling you to do stuff, though.
It's okay. Shit happens. I need to make some room for some corruptors, I feel.
Yep, and use that Overseer. Is this 2 Robo? Is it 2 Stargate? Is it 1 Stargate? How heavy is he doing this? If it's 2 Robo, you need to make like 20 Colossus, or excuse me, 20 Corruptors, right? This guy's going to be rolling in the air units. And he's still just on a third, so this is kind of like that tester style. He's really not thinking about pushing it to a macro game. He's just doing a 3-base timing. So you need to keep hitting these injections so that you can just explode with units. And your money's so high, well, your minerals are high, but your gas is low, so we're looking around your bases, not mining gas at your 4th. And you still haven't taken that 5th. You need a 5th, probably even 6th hatchery in this case down. And keep hitting those injections. Your queens are doing that weird thing where they're just in irrelevant places again.
Queens are busy.
Turn that lair into a hive. Did you lose that Overseer? No, okay, it's back there. You could even, you can try Nidus Worming his main, running in, picking off the Robo. That kind of stuff. Because right now, we know the economy's on your side, right? This is an army composition thing he's doing. He's waiting until he's maxed, and he's got the perfect army. His upgrades are going to be at just the right place, just so. And then he's going to roll in and attack you. And you've got to be in a place where you can roll. It's going to be your second army that kills him, not the first. Okay, caught that. Big whoop. Keep corrupting, though. You've got a couple corruptions here. You can see his main just now dried up. So he's on 2 bases. And you're kind of giving up on that 3rd. That's okay, though, because like I said, in this position, I'm not sure how you could stop that without Broodlords. And now we're maxed. We're sitting on 4 bases, which should be a slightly larger economy. I transferred drones from your main to that high yield, by the way. You're drying up there, way oversaturated. Now, before you attack, you need to have the Greater Spire. Okay, you got to be ready to go with that. Your gas is awfully, awfully low. We don't like that. That's not good. And then you need to snipe the crap out of his air units, because your ground army is quite pathetically small, right? And that's just the way it is. To give you an idea, you have 71 harvesters, which is pretty aggressive in terms of that's not a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that transfer even more from your main. You've got 5 drones on 3 minerals.
I don't know how to engage from this position. I've lost many games like this.
I know, it's ugly. It's real ugly. Keep those evolution chambers going. I mean, I would have liked for a 4-base timing, but... Or, him taking his 4th base timing, rather. And his base is so compact, too, that it's really hard to justify Nidus worms and drops and stuff like that, but you're going to have to attack, and it's going to have to be instantly resaturated, so you got to keep hitting these injections. I'm still seeing empty hatches around the base, around the map. Bring those lings in, too. And, okay, here we go. Focus down the Colossus.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't feel like that was a win for me at all.
In the future, you have to focus down his Colossus first. And, I mean, it's just so hard on this map because you're attacking down like that. But I'd get right back over there. I would send lings over there, and then I'd be like poking at his front or something, but you're not going to win by sitting back. If he's able to just keep absorbing these armies, you're going to lose. So get all your army over there. Crush that expansion and hopefully dry him out. Good. We gotta wait. Now you're seeing the mothership, right? Attack. Just let the cannons kill them all. There we go. So against the mothership, you need just... I mean, that's really hard, too. Tons of corruptors. Probably get +2 weapons. You need to start mining gas. Okay, you're low on gas. You've got that 5th not mining gas. Probably transfer drones to this other high yield you have that's not populated. Uh-oh, DTs are out. Okay, you gotta clean those up ASAP. Got one at the other high yield. Hitting that queen. She's like, no, leave me alone. It's a British queen. Good. So you're a little bit late on mining gas from that national. That's actually, that hurts a lot. So we're remaxed. Making the broodlords. You can make a bunch of spore crawlers as well. That might be a nice move here. Right? Grab a bunch of drones, make like 8 spore colonies. They allow for detection. They'll hit his stuff if he's careless about it. And then you just gotta be shoving shit at him. It's not going to be with this army either. You know what I mean? It's going to be the refeed. There he is. He's on the creep. You're going to go for a base? I like that. I mean, I don't think you can engage him directly, so I like this. And it forces him into a weird place. Here he goes. He's actually pulling back. Excellent job. This is the worst reaction the Protoss could give, in my opinion. No. Pick off that Nexus. You're moving back to engage his army. Watch your overseers. Don't lose these for free. And then I'd run some roaches up into his base or something. Like, this is a declining situation for him, not you. You're not going to get that Nexus. Yeah, there you go. And then, oh, okay, you blocked you off. Get that Dark Shrine with those 3 roaches up there. Good, got the Nexus. That hurts his economy pretty damn good. And you gotta be resupplying, and I'd start re-engaging. He's got, what, 5 cannons watching that one base he's got over there? Now, every time he leaves, he's got a vulnerable main. You need to be sending lings over there. There he is. That's not good, yeah. You just crushed that. I love the Nidus Worm up there. Good. I just don't know if we can stop that army. That's